going to try signing if I knew sign language. Hello, D&D folks. Welcome to Out of the Abyss Live. I'm Greg Tito, your Dungeon Master. I am going to attempt to introduce our players again, but I'm also going to delay for as long as possible until I get the actual thumbs up that the sound is working. Yes, we got a thumbs up! Yay! There was much rejoicing! All right, so I started in 3 different places before, so I'm going to start with Kayla. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi.
Done.
My name is Kayla. I'm running Arrizima, a human cleric, and I do public relations for Magic the Gathering.
Yay!
Apparently it was very important that she get that brand in there.
Exactly. Ding!
Ding.
Put the logo
Got
up.
it checked off. Got my paycheck for today. Go home.
And Elyssa, who are you?
I am Ruki, a half-elf monk, and who am I? I am a producer on D&D.
And also the creator of these amazing drawings behind me.
We talked about that being a Mike Wazowski beholder.
Yes, totally a Mike Wazowski.
A tiefling mind flare.
Don't sue us, Pixar. Okay, over here we have subbing in for Demetrios, who's got some work to do.
Yes, I am the poor man's Demetrios.
Well, I think you're a rich man. You're a rich man's Demetrios.
I'm a sidestep away from Demetrios.
That's right.
I'm Trevor Kidd. I am the community manager for D&D. Usually I'm behind the screen, but that is Greg Bilsland today, so I get to play. I will be playing the awesome and adventurous Stool. If you remember him from the last game, he actually is not adventurous. He's quite shy. He is a myconid sprout who has accompanied the party in their escape.
That's right. And then finally we have...
my name is Adam Lee. I work as a creative writer here in R&D, and I'm running Thoondaar, the barbarian. He is, well, moving along the pathway of a chicken.
Oh, yeah.
And he's quite the good dancer.
Yeah, he's a
very,
warrior.
very good dancer. A couple of housekeeping things before we jump right into the story. Storm Coast Legends is out this week. Go check it out on Steam. It's a really great video game interpretation of Dungeons & Dragons. There's a long single-player story campaign, but there's also this DM mode where you can create adventures and stories and dungeon crawls with your friends and guide them through, much the same way I'm guiding people through the story here of Out of the Abyss. So go check that out. It's on Steam now. It's awesome. We love it. Also out soon, but not quite yet, but I like to show things off because I'm that kind of guy. We have the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, which is in core stores, I believe, on Friday, and will be available to all other booksellers on November 3rd, which is going to be awesome. So check it out. There's some great stuff in here. You can run with your Out of the Abyss campaign. You can have some backgrounds. If I had been smart, I would have made the characters here before you create stuff from in here. So maybe we'll pepper in some NPCs that use some of the material that's in here. But it's a great resource. A lot of people in this room actually worked on it. So kudos to you guys for getting this out there. And I can't wait for fans to eat it.
Eat it. That's actually
delicious.
It's actually there's a warning inside that says you should eat it.
It's delicious content.
Yeah, delicious content.
It's really, really good. Almost as good as the Uncrustable that Trevor ate.
All your kids at home don't eat it.
Don't actually.
Uncrustable's fine, but not the book.
So yeah, we'll be doing a weekly schedule of this, 12 to 3 p.m. on Wednesdays on Twitch. We'll also be loading them up to YouTube later, so if you miss those times, don't worry about it. You'll be able to catch it then. Sorry about last week. We missed. I had a press appointment to go to, but I'm back, and we're going to do it weekly, and it's going to be awesome, and you guys totally won't die.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I'm probably going to die. I'm just a sprout.
That is true. Go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel below to get all the updates on when we're going to be playing next. We'll be doing a lot more streaming of Storm Coast Legends, as well as I said, the weekly games of this. And there's a lot of great stuff on there. Also, you can, if you want more news about this on Twitter, you can follow me at Greg Tito. And then, of course, the official Wizards Twitter account. We're going to create a Twitter competitor called Twizzer.
At Wizards.
No one knows about that yet, but we're doing it.
At Wizards_D&D.
Yes, you'll get all the updates there as well. All right, so housekeeping all out of the way, we're going to get back to recapping the story from last session. Our fateful adventurers found themselves trapped in a Drow prison. It was not nice. A few important characters are Ilvara, the leader of this enclave, is not nice. She likes to torture and set menial tasks some quite entertainingly. Thoondaar was subject to some of those where he was able to dance all day long for her pleasure.
Didn't survive the dance.
Almost didn't survive the dance or her whips.
Or her whips.
Yes.
Well, he didn't survive her whips.
That's right. There's also Jorlin, a drow that has acid scars all over his face. We'll get to him more later. There's also Shore, which is a kind of a beefy drow elite warrior who also took pleasure in torturing our inmates. They've been told that they are going to be shipped to Menzoberranzan to be sold in the slave pits there. But in the meantime, they are here kept by many drow warriors and Quaggoth, these hulking, beastly creatures kept as slaves. They have sentience, they're able to speak, but they are at the complete whim of the drow. So, as I said, we'll get back to Jorlin. He had approached the party recently and said that he would be able to open the door to the slave pen in which they were kept. And true to his word, he did in fact leave the door open and distracted the guards to kind of engineer your escape. And what he said was he doesn't care about what you guys do. He doesn't care if you survive or not. I'm just trying to put a black mark on Ilara for her shunning me. So, as I said, true to his word, he let the door open. But just as you guys were about to step out of the door to relative freedom, you heard a immensely disturbing sound, something that your ears had never heard before, even in the Underdark. A keening, screaming, ee, 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 and large flapping shapes went by the stalagmites that were part of this prison. So we'll take it there. Doors open. You hear the cries of drow warriors, an alarm, a single horn blasts out. And there's lots of footsteps of running and more of these screaming and flapping sounds happening. You also have a wonderful cast of characters with you in the Drow prison too. One of which was Stool, which Trevor is now going to be playing.
Stool is currently huddled behind Thoondaar, grabbed onto some part of his tunic, peeking out around behind him.
Don't worry, little buddy. We got this. Thoondaar remembers from the last episode, we have a key to a chest.
That is correct.
Was in Elvara's, I don't know what that place would be.
Yes, Ruki was able to pilfer a key, which was very, very well done. But you're not actually sure what it goes to. It just seems to be a key. But you did see a chest in Elvara's room.
So we don't really know where the key goes. I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
There's also the guard tower where all our weapons and stuff is. So
which do we want to get first?
Probably
weapons and stuff.
Yeah, and that's pretty close to us from what I understand.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Assuming that. That's the image I got in my head.
Let's go.
Yes, yeah. So outside the door, you can actually see a large stalagmite comes down from the ceiling, and inside a rope bridge goes to it, and inside is a carved chamber. That's where you know the guards congregate.
All right. Weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
and
do
just
it.
to orient you a little bit, the Quaggoth pen is to your right. There's a large amount of spider webs directly below the area where you are. This encampment is kind of in a cliff face in a large chamber with, like I said, spider webs and a waterfall that goes down into a pool in the bottom of the chamber that's about 100 feet at the bottom, below you guys.
Did we hear there was something in the water? I forget.
It was just
we learned about some sort of goo, I think.
Yeah, there was an acid thing.
Yeah.
Good times. So
What
jumping in the water was probably
was
bad.
it ooze?
Yeah. An ooze.
Yeah, was it
An ooze that hangs out in the water? That's not sneaky or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go get our stuffs. Let's do it.
Beelining for the stuff.
Okay.
I have no decision making ability. I literally have a hand clamped on to this guy's tunic.
Yeah.
All the noises, he's like.
So as Thoondaar runs away, you're just holding on to his
he'll run.
floating behind.
Yeah.
Not floating, ah!
Yeah,
Style.
The wobbling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys are about to kind of step out, Prince Darendil, the Quaggoth, who speaks in a very high, elevated voice, says, Yes, are we? What is the plan here? Are we all just running away? Is it going our separate ways? I think it makes sense to stay together if we can. I mean, you seem like very good beefy types. I, of course, can hold my own in a fight thanks to my form, but perhaps you'll be able to help us all together.
Yep. Come along, Darendil. In fact, after we go to the guard tower and get our stuff, we'll go back and free your people.
My people, yes.
Quaggoth's in a pen.
Those are not my people.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want to free the Quaggoths, I don't think. They're not really...
They're
not our friends.
Aren't they slaves?
Not those plebeians.
I had asked about that. They are not what we want them to be.
Okay. All right.
And as you guys are talking about this, you actually see outside the door, because the door is ajar but not quite like open. 2 Drow warriors run by. They say, "Quick, get the Quaggoths out here! We need help!" And he opens up. And one of them opens up. You hear, the clanking of doors opening, and then several Quaggoths run by you, following the thing, and then you see a huge flapping creature come at you, attacks the Quaggoths, and they start clawing in front of you, and there's a huge melee right in front of this chamber.
What does this critter look like?
It looks like a large black creature, feathered wings, a long triangular snout with large fangs sticking out. In fact, it might look a little something like this.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
That one in the middle there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's...
This one here.
That's
Oh,
And you say there's lots of those things?
There definitely seems to be a lot of flapping. You're not sure, but this one in front of you is quite vicious, and the Quaggoths, you see one get scratched across its face and howl and falls into the spider webs, and the Drow who are there kind of back up and take a defensive measure, and you hear a loud voice, "To me! To me! The priestess needs help! Support!" And the Drow run away and leave the Quaggoth, who are immediately destroyed by this Vrock, who then also flaps away.
Well, good. As long as we don't have to fight it, that's fine. Yeah.
Run into the tower.
It's glitter stuff.
Okay, so you guys run across the rope bridge to the stalagmite in the tower, and you see a Drow. Looked like he had been trying to fire a bow, but his neck has been completely severed and it's hanging, and you see
That makes it a little bit difficult to fire a
blood
bow.
hanging out, but otherwise it seems empty for right now. There is a ladder which goes up.
Let's do it.
Maybe some of us should, like, 2 of us should stay down below, and the others go up and get the stuff.
Stool's not so good with ladders, so he stays down below.
All right, I'll stick with Stool.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
You want to do this?
Stool
Yeah.
so
appreciates
who goes
that.
up?
So,
We'll go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll go.
You
Got
two
this.
go up, and you see actually an armory to a certain extent. You see 6 chain shirts, 6 suits of studded leather, shields, hand crossbows, 20 cases of hand crossbow bolts, 6 short swords, 10 daggers, 6 bags of caltrops, 4 100-foot-long coils of rope, 2 hammers, and 2 bags of iron spikes. Also, a chest.
Also a chest.
A chest is there.
You're
Yes.
the one that
Probably with all your stuff in
Yeah.
it.
So this is where you can get a sense. This is where the guards store their extra equipment in case they need it.
Okay. Should I try my key on the chest?
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I check to see if my key will open up this chest.
Make me an investigation roll.
It's very kind of you, Tito.
What was that?
Nothing.
23.
What?
Okay. So yeah, you take a quick glance at the lock and the key, and it seems to match up. Also, with that roll, you kind of were able to see if there was any traps or anything on there, and you think it looks pretty clear.
Cool. Great. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Clicks open, and you do in fact see many of the things that have been confiscated from you guys.
Oh, sweet.
Great.
So
Yeah.
all
Anything else in addition?
yeah, some things. You see a long sword, looks to be of Drow make. Sorry, 1 second. A short sword and a longbow. You also see several javelins, a great axe.
So this is the...
It's a big chest.
Yes. Yes, large chest.
Very large.
Do any of them
Yep.
look any better than the weapons that are stored?
They don't look any better. They actually, in fact, look, not necessarily worn out, but definitely used.
Loved.
Loved.
It's a loved great axe.
Okay, I think maybe we could just start dropping stuff down to the guys. What do you think? Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, not the weapons. I
Maybe
mean,
not
like,
the
like lower them down. Here,
Okay.
guys, here's an axe.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
And we have the other
that is bad.
other prisoners with us as well. I guess is that what happened?
Many of them moved with you, yes.
Okay.
They're also, some are scared, not sure what to do. But Ront, for example, the orc is with you. And as you bring down the great axe, he says, that's my trusty great axe. Man, and he grabs it out of your hands. And you test it like, oh, good. Looks well made. Oh, yes, and those are my javelins, too. And,
Long sword is for the Drow guy.
yes, yep. And Eljeth, Feldrin, the dwarf that's with you, says, oh, yes, that's my short sword and longbow. Thank you very much. And the two deep gnomes that are there have been kind of quiet but they see their war picks that you guys had found in there.
Cool.
And they accept them if you offer them to them. As well, the other deep gnome takes the hand crossbow and hey, is there any more bolts up there? I bet there's more.
Yes. We should
Yeah.
grab the rope.
Yeah, we'll look around, grab the rope.
Like
grab...
armfuls of bolts.
Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah.
hand crossbow bolts.
Did everyone get their armor back already, or should we grab some of the chainmail up there?
Your armor, whatever armor you guys had on your character sheets, are up there,
Okay.
as well as the armor that the prisoners were taken with.
Okay.
So we'll assume that you guys are able to do the logistics of that. Let me roll something. Okay, that takes about 8 minutes. And during that time, you hear the screams of what's going on. Large flapping shape come by, but they seem to be preoccupied. Sounds of melee are further to your left, farther down, closer to where you remember the Elvira's chambers were.
Oh, cool. So, drow screaming, that's music.
No, it's demons screaming
Oh, well, that's not music
and
playing.
brave drow cries of death as some of them
Oh,
fall.
what a pity.
Yes.
Honorable.
My heart.
Too
oh,
bad.
bleeds for-
I'm gonna take the key back too, just in case. I
Okay.
don't know if it can open multiple things.
This is a magic key.
It could be a magic key.
That's right.
So go ahead and write anything on your sheet. Are you taking anything from the armory itself that you didn't have on your sheets originally?
You should all take hand crossbows because they're awesome.
Sweet.
I already have a crossbow.
Says Stool in his.
Yeah. Well, Stool doesn't say anything.
I don't have any hands.
Stool, yes. Stool doesn't take any weapons. Stool just looks around still. It's clear that Stool is getting more and more agitated.
Yeah, we just mount one to his head.
Yeah. It's like R2D2
It's
level.
like a rotating death
Just,
machine.
just think really hard about shooting that, Stool.
Yeah,
It'll work.
that's right.
Nice.
We for
Use
sure
your
want to grab
spores.
the rope up there.
Okay, yeah. There's
I think I have
four
hands 'cause-
coils of rope.
I have a punch attack.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I probably have hands.
You can sucker punch somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you take anything else? There's the caltrops, hammers, iron spikes, anything like that. Shields.
Take
What's
take
a
the.
caltrop? I'm gonna ask 'cause I don't know.
Oh, caltrops are things that you can throw
It's-
behind you
it's-
that have spikes
it's like-
that land up.
It's like a D4 but pointier and hurts people when they step on it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you use it to slow down pursuers, that kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Take rope, 100 feet of rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take the rope. We'll take
And the crossbow bolts.
yeah.
Uh,
I think we'll leave a lot of the bigger stuff behind.
Yeah.
The extra chainmail we'll leave behind for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to be clear, there's 20 cases of bolts,
wow.
Yeah.
Like,
each containing 20 bolts each.
so I guess I should say I'll take like maybe one case with me. And then-
Yeah, it makes sense for you guys to
Yeah.
take one case each.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and whoever else has crossbows, throw them down some if they. Want
Oh,
them.
yes. Good. Thank you. Yes. Jim Jar says, yeah, exactly. I'll take 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, I can carry them. No worries.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
you're carrying them, buddy.
Was there any of my my pack up there? Was my pack up there?
Your pack? What does it look like?
Well, it's like a, pouch. Might have some clinking
It's like a
in it.
pack.
Yeah. I'll go back up and I'll look around.
Okay.
Very briefly.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. I mean, it's only so I can pay you back, honestly.
Okay. So I'm gonna go check it out. Do
Okay.
I see it?
No, it doesn't look
No?
like. Yeah, it
There
looks
was a
like.
pouch that had money in it. The Drow were like, sure, we'll just put that while the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that seemed to be specie or something that they can actually spend looks to be gone.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I go back down. I say, I can't find it anywhere. They're probably hiding it somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems to be gone.
Oh no! All right, well, and he's got his armor that you were able to find for him, and he's like, all right, well, and he's like, they didn't find this, and he zips up like an open pocket and says, okay, here you go, and you look at it, and it's actually 10 platinum pieces.
It's the only money. It's the only money you have right
There,
now.
good, we're clear, and you can see him make like a mental note. He's like, okay, good, all right, fine, we're clear for now.
Wow.
Man, Jim Jar paying his debts.
I
Yeah.
always pay my debts. Usually, I win a lot more bets than I lose.
I
But,
think that bet was about me dying.
You did not die.
I did not
So
die.
far.
Yeah.
think there was
Yeah. We had
a
faith
guy
in
out
you,
of it.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
We had faith in you.
I said in the next 24 hours, if I believe, and that's passed. So,
Yeah, you don't never bet on Thoondaar dying.
well, if you guys can get
Never
me
say
to,
never.
if you guys can get me the Blingden Stone, I'd really appreciate it. I can make some more business deals and hopefully pay you guys back even more. But let's get out of here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
go.
And
Yes, let's go.
Is there anything else
Please?
that we need to do before we try to actually leave this area?
As he as he mentions Blingden Stone, you see the other two deep gnomes kind of talk to each other really, really quietly, like, which seems odd because you think they'd be excited to go to their home as well, but they seem nervous by that prospect.
Outcasts.
I'm gonna ask him what's going on, little buddies.
The woman steps up and says, like, nothing. No, it's just it's a long way to Blingden Stone. I don't know if we'll be able to make it.
Well, what does everybody want to do?
I wanna go home.
So we can either take Stool home to the myconid homeland, or we can go to.
I can take you there.
We got more partying to do. You can't take you home yet.
It's safe.
Yeah. We also have to go to Menzo Brands.
The myconid forests are
Oh,
safe.
yeah?
You can go. It's safe. Take me home. It's safe. Please.
So if we go, is his home like the opposite direction of where we need to be?
Yeah. What is
Or is it not? Can we drop him off on the way to the after party?
Yeah. Where are these cities in relation to each other?
Who do you ask? You don't know. You're in the Underdark.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, great.
If you ask Stool, his response is, "My home is that way."
I asked the Drow guy.
Well,
Is Jorland's
Menzo Baranzan is quite far away, to the northeast, past the Dark Lake. He says it's several spans of journey, and but I'm not. As I said, I'm interested in going back, but not to have a party, as it were. In fact, I think it might make more sense to go to Stool's homeland. I hear there's very wise creatures there.
And where is that in relation to Menzo Branson?
Neverlight Grove is across the Dark Lake to the east.
Stool points again. That way.
Yes. Still quite far, but with careful, we might be able to get there.
Okay.
Across the lake.
And where is Blingden
I know the way.
Blingden Stone is, and it's actually Jim Jar who speaks up. He's like, Blingden Stone is halfway the distance between here and Menzo Baranzan.
Okay.
But we'll have to make it past the Dark Lake again. And
Okay, so
and on the third mention of the Dark Lake, Shushar, the Kuatoa, fish person says, yes, I would like to go back to my village. Yes. Slewblowdoop is a very, very nice place. We may be able to go there, and then we can get a boat. My people have lots of boats, and
What's
we can
the
go
scoop
across.
with this Dark Lake? What should we fear in this lake?
Oh, you should fear everything. But yes, many of my people are very, how do you say, not good in the head. But I have been able to find enlightenment, and I can talk to them and make them help you. Yes.
Okay. Should we go around the lake?
Oh, there's very, very hard to go around. Very many long miles. Many long miles. That is why my people, who are able to traverse the lake, may be able to help.
So we can't go through the pass. We must go through the mines.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I understand that reference.
This is an alternate universe.
Some sacred texts have been brought to us.
You guys are having this conversation, of course, in the guard tower in the middle of a melee.
Stool like keeps like, we should go.
Yeah.
We should go.
Yes,
We
and
should go.
The orc also says, yes, you fools, we can talk about this when we're at least a little bit more safe. Please, let's go.
Fly, you fools.
Let's
All
get
right,
out.
fly.
Let's run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there anything else that we need to do while we're here before we actually?
Well, did you want to go find that chest and?
What?
You also know that there's food in
Oh,
the mess hall area
That's
where you
true.
were preparing it. Some of it's less spoiled than
No
the
eating
stuff you
stool
were
along
preparing.
the way, okay?
Nobody's eating you.
You do have a lot of mouths to feed, and not a lot of supplies on that matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Ilvara? I don't remember. Do we remember if Ilvara's chamber is like on the way to the mess hall or like
Yes.
in close
Yes.
proximity?
It is on the way to the mess hall. It's actually the next stalagmite over.
All right.
So you see there, but there's a bit of a clearing by the two other kind of barrack stalagmites. That's the clearing where it seems like most of the melee is happening. So,
Okay.
Cool.
and as you guys are looking in that direction, if you do, you see a large flash of light, followed by utter darkness over in that direction. Yeah, and again the screams. You hear a clear woman's voice call out in a language you don't understand, and as well another woman's voice seems to be doing that as well.
Let's go to the mess hall, get some food.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so a second rope bridge goes that way. So you pass the waterfall on your left. It's bubbling down to the cavern floor. And you come to a passage that's about 5 feet wide, so you kind of have to go down to a single file way. So what's your marching order?
I'm behind this guy. That's all I know.
You're behind not Adam. Thoondaar.
I have
Who's
one
in front?
hand on Thoondaar's tunic, one and then peeking around. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. I'll be after Thoondaar and Stool.
Okay.
Are we running there, or are we being kind of sneaky about this?
I think we should just go. I don't think there's a way we can be
Worry about
sneaky.
this. Okay.
Yeah, if it's crazy, then we're just gonna run and
Okay.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be behind you then.
Okay.
Okay.
So it goes Thoondaar, Zima, and then myself.
Thoondaar,
Thoondaar,
Zima, Stool.
No,
Thoondaar, Stool,
sorry,
Zima, Ruki. Okay. Do you take anybody else with you?
Jim Jar for sure. He's our buddy.
Jim Jar, if is it Bront or the orc?
Ront. R-O-N-T.
Ront. What about, does Shushar want to come along as well? I mean, if we're going to go to the Dark Lake, it might be good to have him.
Yeah, I think we should try to take as many people as possible.
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah. Come on.
Yeah, all of our companions. Let's do it.
Okay. So they follow behind you, following their own kind of
It's a cool,
order.
like, crazy group.
Yeah. Ront comes up directly behind Ruki, and then the rest kind of follow behind there. It does seem like Prince Dendel says, yes, as I said, it's strength in numbers. Yes, I said
So someone dies before me.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of people seem nervous a bit. Like I said, topsy and turvy. The deep gnomes do seem a bit apprehensive, but they are following along as well. The shorter creature with white eyes has been very quiet, but he seems to be following along as well. With the dwarf is helpful, as is the orc. He seems to want to fight his way out.
What's the dwarf's name again?
Eldith Feldrune. She is quite eager to get back to Gauntlgrim.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys travel along this way. You pass the stalagmite that had Ilvara's chambers as well as Shore's chambers and the shrine to the Demon Queen. As you pass, you definitely see a hand of a drow that looks like it has been slain, kind of outside the door. Do you guys do anything about that, or?
Gosh. just outside of
the door to the shrine. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the shrine.
Shrine.
Yeah, up ahead is the mess hall
Okay.
and everything. And again, there's melee happening up there. You guys are only about 20 to 30 feet away, so you actually can see. There's looks like a cloud of opaqueness there, but even in then, you see every once in a while you see kind of a flap of wings poke out of this cloud of darkness, as well as the cries of melee and swords hitting swords.
Do we want to go
armor.
there?
I think we want to stay away from that stuff.
Where did the body go? That was of this hand.
It's kind of like draped in the front of the entrance to the shrine to the
Okay, so there's still a body attached to the hand.
Yeah.
that you can see, but all you can really see is the
Just
hand.
like sticking through the doorway.
Let's assume there's a body there.
Should we go check out the body? See if there's anything on it?
No.
Well,
Food?
My
Look,
thought would be they wouldn't have
we
food
should-
on
They
it.
just maybe came from that area.
they're like armful of bread
Yeah.
and cookies.
If the body has some food on it,
They
it's
die.
not going to be enough food to like sustain all these people. So we should probably
Yeah.
just head to the kitchens.
Okay, so I guess we'll ignore the body.
Okay, so you want to walk into the cloud of darkness, just making sure.
Because that's where
I
the
know.
kitchens.
Yeah.
That is where the kitchen
Our
is.
dungeon
yes.
master has conveniently put the danger in the kitchens.
Jerk.
Did we want to try to check out Elvira's chamber?
Yeah.
Have we already gone past? We've gone past.
No, you guys
No.
are standing there trying to decide to go forward into the darkness where mess hall is, or over there, or
I like
to.
that we're just like, gosh, there's so many people dying right now. Do you guys want
Yeah.
Does it,
Get a
You want
copy?
to check it
does
out?
it sound like there's any?
Danger with setting
Does it
up
sound like
food.
there's any dying or fighting in the immediate area of the black darkness?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah.
there's fighting and dying just on that side of the darkness.
Yeah, and it's only about 30 feet away from you.
We're so close. And
All right,
yet-
let's just go get food.
far.
Yeah?
We're gonna need it.
Oh no. We have so many people to take care of though.
How many?
God.
How many?
Spells
So-
being cast.
Oh no.
So this is Stool's part of this decision. He's like pulling on your tunic away from the.
Okay.
You hear a Wilhelm scream.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna go. Let's go get Elvira's thing.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
got to be some kind of
Let's do
cool
that.
thing we can use.
Yeah.
Okay, so you rush in to the chamber, and you see, again, you see a large statue of Lolth, the spider goddess, which you had cleaned
Yes.
very much before. Was that was
Demetrios.
Marrok had cleaned that.
Or Demetrios.
It is still shining quite well.
He does a good job.
He does.
Um,
Very good.
And you see a now you can actually see the body. It looks like a female priestess is there lying on the ground.
Loots.
Loots?
Loot the corpse.
Okay, let's do it.
Who's good at checking for traps? Who has a good?
I have a.
We're not
spell to
metagaming.
find traps.
Huh?
I have a spell to find traps.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because that chest is probably going to be trapped.
Yeah.
I
You
imagine.
also
That's awesome.
you see in this room there's an altar, and there's actually two silver candlesticks on either side of the altar. They have thick black candles in them, and the spider statue itself has what look like eyes that are made of kind of a shining opalescent jewel.
What does it look like the priestess died of?
It's unclear. You want to examine the body?
Yes. Please.
Okay. Roll me an investigation or wisdom medicine if you have that.
I'll do investigation.
Is it in the lobby with the candlestick?
Yes.
Okay.
She was definitely. What'd you get?
18.
18. All right. So you go up to her and you actually realize she's not dead. She is unconscious.
Can I stabilize her? I guess she's already stabilized.
Yeah. She's yeah.
Okay.
You can try though. Yeah. You can.
Okay. I'll
yeah.
try
Yeah.
to wait. I don't know if I can.
She'll be
Yeah.
bad news.
You don't want to do that.
Oh yeah.
No.
Boy, we could tie her.
No, let's
Tie
not wake her up.
first.
She can stay. She can stay unconscious all she wants.
Do we want to try to tie her up or something so she can't if she awakens while we're there, she doesn't.
She
Hurt
could
us.
say evil spell stuff.
Out of game,
That's true.
Drow are all fancy. Drow priestesses can do lots of stuff. So
Yeah.
Trevor just prefers them unconscious. Stool
Okay.
doesn't care.
Without jarring her too much, can I see if there's anything on her?
You sure can. She looks like she has got some amazing stuff. 1 second. That's there it is. Okay. So she looks like she has scale mail that she's wearing in addition to her thing and a scourge.
She would have a scourge.
Yes. And as well, she's got some a cloak on her that looks to be almost kind of made of a spidery, silky material.
Could be magical.
I feel like a lot of the stuff will be pretty difficult to remove without
waking her up.
awakening her. Yeah.
If she was knocked out because she was physically hurt, she may not wake back up.
May not. Okay.
You can tie her up first if you want.
I
And
think
then
I'll
take
do
her
that,
stuff.
and then I'll also gag her so she can't.
There we go.
Okay, so you're
cast
gonna
a
tie her
spell on
up.
us. Yeah.
Tie her up using the rope that you lured.
Yeah. One of them.
And you're also gagging her.
Mhm.
Okay, great. So that takes about a minute. Okay, during that time, as you guys are in there, your friends are kind of are waiting for you to do whatever you're doing. But as that happens, you hear a large flapping sound, and directly above the rope bridge on the way to Elvara's chambers, those of you who are kind of in the doorway who can see, you see one of those large creatures come a light down in front of you, and it screams very loudly. Make me initiative checks, please. Initiative checks.
No.
Make an initiative check. See if
Giant
you
creature.
fail.
Yes.
Oh. This is 7.
I think we did awesomely from what I'm hearing and seeing at my table.
We were like
Yeah.
super on.
We
top
were
of this.
so
Yeah.
prepared.
We saved all of our good rolls for today.
Yeah, this
You
was
watch
the-
after I say it, that's gonna be like 2
Oh yeah,
threes.
we rolled pretty badly over here.
Oh, it's a balance.
Yeah, sorry, that was
We both
sarcasm.
rolled it right.
Okay, Ruki, what did you get?
I got a 20.
20. Oh,
Not
that's
nine.
good.
Okay.
Okay. And what did you get? Zima?
I got 9.
9.
7, 9,
Which one is it? 7 or 9?
9.
Whichever one's better.
Okay. What did you get?
Stool got an 8.
An 8. Not that Stool can rapport really well.
Yes. Everybody's gonna know that Stool's afraid.
But you know, he may be able to.
and a little curious, but mostly afraid.
Mostly afraid.
What's that thing? Don't let it eat me.
Thoondaar, what did you get?
I got an 8 as well.
All right. What's your dexterity?
My dex is 15.
Is that higher than Stool's?
Stool's is 10, yes.
Okay. So you act first. And of course, the large creature gets a 14.
I'm going to play my character like this is what I look like. Because that's what I look like.
Okay, Ruki, you're up first.
Sweet.
I got stubby feet and a big head.
So
So you see this creature, it's flapping. It looks like it's about to emit a terrible, terrible scream as its mouth is wide open. You see large fangs sticking out of it and claws with 3 talons ready to pounce on whoever is near.
is there anything above it?
You see the kind of the cavern ceiling is only about 15 feet above it.
Oh, okay.
And the large stalagmite that is Elvara's chambers and the shrine to the Demon Queen are right behind you. So it kind of widens up to a thing, at the top of the chamber, right above it.
So no chandelier is what you're saying.
There's no chandelier.
Okay.
No, sadly.
Gosh. So I'm further away than everyone else because I am tending to the priestess, is that correct?
You're inside the chamber, so yeah, you're about 15 feet away from the creature who's kind of hovering with its wings.
Okay, is it focused on anyone else?
It's focused on everybody that's kind of on the bridge, so all of the NPCs that are with you kind of are all there.
Okay.
And you see like the Ront is about, he kind of holds on to his axe like he's about to do something, and Jim Jar's got his hand crossbow, so it looks like he's about to do something too.
Okay. I guess I'll just go for it.
Hand crossbow that thing, or are you gonna hack it?
Well, I guess I could dart it. Not short sword it. Short swording it sounds like a bad idea.
Just walk up.
I can also unarmed strike it. So,
Oh, there you go.
Punch
Karate
it.
chop.
Yeah, karate. I'll just throw a dart. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Eyeball.
Anything special with the dart, or is it just your darts?
Just cool darts.
Just cool darts,
Yeah,
bro.
they're not lame darts.
Okay.
So.
Go ahead, roll me an attack, please.
Death dealing darts.
Okay. I got a 14.
Okay. Your dart goes wide.
No.
You do not hit it.
Okay,
Are you a monk?
I am.
What level are you?
Level Donde está? 3.
Do you want to use your flurry of blows to throw another dart? I think you can do that.
I could do that.
think you
Flurry
could-
blows?
Yeah, I think you can flurry of blows to throw more darts. Because they're monk, they count as things you can use.
Well, I can only use that for an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So, yeah.
Hey, I get to play a monk. I just know they can hit things a lot.
Okay, so that was your turn?
Yeah.
Did you do anything else? No movement or anything?
I think I'm gonna stay with the priestess and kind of keep rifling
Okay.
through.
So you just kind of go
stuff.
through, throw a dart, and then go stay back
Go
in the
back,
chamber.
go.
Got it.
Go through stuff some
All
more.
right, so the rock is up, and it seems to it notices the dart as it kind of dodges out of the way. So you see it kind of hunch down onto the rope bridge in front, almost on top of where Stool is. So make me a dexterity.
I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Make me a dexterity saving throw, both of you, as the rope bridge starts to sway.
So 8.
8.
12.
Do I see?
So Thoondaar, you take 3 points of damage as the creature kind of lands on you.
Oh, was it dex save?
Yeah.
So you had your modifier.
Oh, okay. So
So
10.
your turn.
Okay. So 10. You're able to kind of steady yourself and get out of the way. Stool, you kind of do the same.
I have
thing.
a very low center of gravity.
You got a low
I'm
center of
fine. I'm
gravity.
just like,
The
good.
creature's like almost on top of you, but you see it tries to slash at Ruki. He's at disadvantage though because he's trying to slash inside of a doorway.
Aha.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
All right, so it's
Monk skills.
and then it's
Big
tries to
beak.
bite, and you see it. It's like almost otherworldly in how it's able to quickly move with its talons and its beak, and it's trying to get at you and almost wedge its way into the thing, and then you almost behind you. Who else is in the chamber with you at this point? Is Ruki? Is Dima in there as well?
I was right behind Stool, actually.
Okay, so yeah,
So
you kind of
pretty much-
went into the
Yeah,
chamber.
Yeah.
And you see, because of the proximity of this creature to the shrine to the Demon Queen, the gleaming jewels seem to gleam a little bit brighter and/or darker with the presence of this creature. You are up.
Okay.
It's in front of you. You see it try to slash and grab at your compatriot.
I would like to try to shoot it with my crossbow
Okay,
in the face.
go ahead.
Oh, 8 plus. Do I get a thing for this? I forget. Help me. Sorry, guys.
With your crossbow?
Yeah.
Should be your. Is it your
30
dex?
modifier.
Yeah, she has nothing.
Nope. Yep. So.
Are you sure it's not? Okay, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Just 8.
Just 8.
Okay, that's a miss. Yeah, it goes wide.
Yeah, it does. Sorry.
You
guys.
actually shoot the side of the wall, and it breaks. The bolt smashes.
Okay.
And the creature doesn't seem to look at you as well.
Uh-oh.
Thoondaar, you are up.
So I'm in the rope bridge, or am I?
Yeah, you're on the rope
On the
bridge.
rope
It's kind of swaying back and
Swing
forth.
back and forth.
You see the back of the creature in front of you as it's trying to get in. Stool is kind of there in front of you, cowering.
I'm chopping it with the great axe, and this is gonna hurt creature. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
7.
7 total?
7 total.
Miss.
Oh, that wobbly bridge.
Yeah,
There you go.
you see it actually. Oddly enough, you feel like you were going to get a direct hit
Oh,
on
yeah.
its back. It goes right on it. But your slashing blade goes right down its back, and you're amazed when you look at it. There's nothing. There's no marks whatsoever.
Man.
Oh no.
Holy smokes. This creature is not of this world.
Stool.
So there's this big bird demon thing. On the other side of that bird demon thing, there's a statue.
Inside the chamber, yeah.
So where am I?
You're kind of like right in its haunches, underneath it.
Oh, so I'm just underneath it?
Yeah.
Everybody hears this little, this telepathic scream, this like, ah! And he just like, let's call Stool it, wobbles, like little penguin waddles as fast as he can, to hides behind the statue.
Okay.
So I disengage and then I run.
Okay.
But everybody hears a little scream like, "Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me!" And then he gets behind the wall statue and like
Make
peeks
me
out.
a persuasion check. Because I
My-
assume
my-
you
my
shoot out
charisma-
some rapport spores as you do this.
Yes, they're going everywhere. I don't know what the rapport spores do besides the telepathy because my charisma is pretty bad. Well, that's a 15 on the die, so it's a 12.
Okay. So you the spores shoot out, and it seems to affect the creature in front of you as well. But he seems to ignore your presence at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So Stool is able to get
Sweet.
through and cowers beneath, the relative safety of a statue to Lolth.
All I know is this big statue thing. It's fine.
So behind you on the rope bridge, you see Jim Jar takes aim at the creature and shoots with his hand crossbow, two of which seem to hit it, but the crossbow's bolts shoot into it and seem to break off
Oh, Nelly.
with nothing happening. Bront runs up and tries to strike it with his great axe, and he does the same. The same thing seems to happen.
Demons. Is
Luckily
serious
enough,
It's bad news.
a drow cry erupts from where was the darkness before, and you see Ilvara standing kind of in her glory. Around her there are a half dozen drow elite warriors as well as Shur and Jorlin. And she assesses the situation. She says, "The prisoners that are escaping, we'll let them die before the creature of the demon, but he is our major threat at this point." And she levels her and says a spell towards the creature itself. And you see...
I think it's just running time.
I
I think it's running time.
think we should grab the jewels from the eyes and then run.
Hey, you're the one with the little spider buddy, so
Spider buddy.
if you wanna...
His name is Helob.
That's right. Sorry, the gems are for Helob. That should make Lolth happy.
Okay, so she casts a spell at the creature, but he is able to dodge it out of the way, and you see a psychic arcane energy shoot out from the priestess, and it hits directly on the doorway to her chambers. And a large amount of webbing spreads out all across the top of it. Does not capture the demon. The demon seems to break loose and it's free. But there is a large amount of webbing that's encrusted and solid now around that entrance.
Are there any other exits for us?
It looks like it's more on the top of the doorway, and so there's
So we
about
can
like a
walk
3
down.
foot by 3 foot area underneath that you might be able to squeeze through.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
Ruki, you're
get
up.
the heck out of there.
Okay. Before we leave, I want to try to see if I could either open that chest or pry the gems from the statue's eyes.
Okay, you can do, or there's also the priestess unconscious at your feet that's tied up and gagged.
I'm going to do the gems, I
Okay,
think.
you take out. Do you have like a dagger or something that you can use?
Yeah. I'm going to just take out my short sword and just kind of like try to pry
It's
it.
like a middle finger to Ilvara over there. Oh, check out what we're doing. We're out. Defiling your statue, no big deal. You have fun with that demon.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it'll take you 2 actions to get all of them, or 1 action to get 4 of them.
I'll just do the one.
You just do
One
okay.
action.
Yeah.
So you take an action, you pry out 4 gems. You have a move action left.
I'm going to start heading towards the door.
Okay.
Yeah, run.
The door to get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going
Okay.
through
So the demon is right outside there.
Oh, so there's only one.
So if you'd like to kind of squeeze,
There's
if you want,
one exit.
yeah, unless you want to go up, or no, I'm sorry, if you want to go down into Elvira's chambers, there's ladders that go up and down.
But there's no way.
other
But
way
there's
to
the
get.
only way to get out of this stalagmite is to go through where the web and the demon are.
So
Should
I'm
we
gonna have to
try
run through the demon.
Get around the demon. Like, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
What should we do?
I think we should bail and try to either get food as we escape.
Or forage for it once we're out in the Underdark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because my barbarian can actually find food and water because he's got the wanderer.
Oh yeah,
skill.
look at that.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
yeah.
I have a
So-
spell to purify food and drink as
Oh,
well.
sweet.
We'll totally.
So we're good.
We'll only be a little high off of Underdark mushrooms.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
what do you do, Ruki? If you want to get through that thing, you have to kind of make an acrobatics or an athletics check to get past the demon.
What's
That's
what's
what we do.
so in this we're in a stalagmite or
Yes.
whatever. So what's above us? Do we know?
The cavern ceiling. It's
And
about
what-
15 feet above.
So if so there's a ladder up, is what you're saying, or there's just one ladder down?
Are there
Uh,
stalactites?
There is, I believe, a ladder down.
Okay.
So it goes to Shore's chambers, and then at the bottom chamber is Ilvara's chambers, where
Okay.
you danced for her.
Yeah.
And you didn't see any other ways out from that
No.
chamber?
No, not that I could tell.
I mean, she probably has some, but
And I was in there for a while.
And that's where the chest was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make a break for it. I'm just gonna like.
Okay.
Can I do like a flip and then a slide, and then get out of there?
You want to do this with some style.
Okay. Make me
I
an
wanna look
acrobatics
good.
check.
Okay.
You're gonna try and flip and slide.
Oh gosh. Flip and slide or slip and slide?
flip and slide.
Flip and slide.
Apparently it was like a
That's a
flop
new
and
thing.
roll.
Get a 12.
12?
Yes.
That's not bad.
Okay, so you didn't fail by more than 5, so that's good. But you did fail.
Oh.
So you try to get through the webbing,
Okay.
and for some reason you misinterpreted how sticky this webbing was. So you're trying to slide through, and your elbow catches on the webbing. So you're actually prone underneath.
Oh no!
Who is now up?
Nice knowing you guys.
All right. All right. I'm gonna make a.
Sorry.
I'm making a determination whether or not the demon is smart enough to see you as a threat or the drow as the threat.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
It makes bites and slashes at you, Ruki.
Oh no!
No longer at disadvantage, but rolls really terribly.
Yay!
Yay!
Thanks for rolling.
Does a 11 does not hit you, I assume.
Correct.
Okay, so those 2 talons didn't hit. What about a 17?
Yeah.
Okay, you take. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Keep you alive,
dang,
dude.
girl. It's merely a flesh wound.
Wow.
Zima, you are up. You are in the
okay.
room with the unconscious priestess.
Yes.
There's webbing covering some of the door. You see your compatriot try to slide through. She's stuck in the hole that's at the bottom of the webbing.
Yeah, so
and you hear
I
her
can
screams
get
as
out.
slashes get out.
Oh, okay.
It would be difficult to get out. You might be able to like push her or do something like that,
yeah, it sounds like she's getting some attention she doesn't want right now. So,
Correct.
can I try to pull her back in?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so what's your strength?
My strength is 17.
17? Perfect. You're able to grab her torso and yoink her back into the room, so she's no longer in danger of being attacked by the
Okay.
rock.
Great.
Cool.
I'm just trying to help you out there.
You can move if you want after that, if you want to try to
Yeah.
get through.
I really want to see what's in that chest in Elvira's chamber, so I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
so you take your movement.
Nice.
I'm gonna go down.
You go down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay.
down into the.
Okay, so you're there in her chambers. Next turn, you might be able to do something
Yeah.
then. Okay, Thoondaar. You see the demon in front of you. You see the drow to your left, about 20 feet away. The darkness is gone. Ilvara is there. It looks like she's
So-
upset that her web had missed.
Ilvara's so near the kitchen?
Yes.
Darkness?
The darkness is gone.
Is gone. Okay, so is Ilvara's attention pretty much focused on the demon, or can I slip into the kitchen and grab some chow?
It does look like it's focused on the demon, but you would have to go. Yeah, you could actually do that.
Just got this image of you walking into the kitchen to start eating. Like,
Yeah.
grab some chow. I'm
Wait,
like,
no,
oh,
I'm sorry.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
no, they would
Chocolate
be.
milk.
Start making some filet mignon.
They're actually no. I'm sorry. They're actually blocking the passageway.
Okay.
So yeah, again, there's like a 5-foot wide walkway that leads into a larger kind of chamber where there's the two barrack chambers in stalagmites. That's closer to the middle of the large chamber, and then closer to the cliff face is chambers which have been carved out of the rock cliff face, and that's where the mess hall and the common area are.
All right, I think I got
And they're blocking basically the passageway between
Okay, so
the 5-foot passageway.
it's blocked.
So
All right.
Elvira is there. She's, and she's got 5 warriors around her. You see behind her bodies of Quaggoths and Drow, which have been destroyed. And you see one kind of feathery creature that's kind of, one of its feathered wings is jerking also on the ground.
Ugh. So really, the only way to escape out of here, like once we get done with all this, is either jumping off the bridge or going. I'm trying to think, because what other ways are we? Once we get the stuff, how do we get there?
Well, if you remember from when Jorlin was telling you how to escape, he said you could just jump onto the webs and then try to
Just
jump
on the
down
webs,
onto the chamber floor.
All right.
It's not 100% safe, but
Yeah. Hey.
But what is these days?
it is right. But directly in front of you have the, and it had been slashing at your compatriot, which was
All
on
right.
the ground.
Well, I'm gonna then jump underneath the.
The rope bridge underneath is swaying as it's kind of trying to do this. Sprout is inside there, but you have your NPCs behind you are all kind of dismayed and or excited at the prospect of battle.
Yeah.
Just made or excited.
Well, it doesn't seem to be hitting the rock. It isn't doing any good. So, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I guess slip under the doorway to get out of the way of the rock.
Okay, you want to go into Elvira's chambers?
Sure.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics check if you have it.
Or
Or
athletics.
I mean, athletics would be good for a jump, or
Sure.
you could try to rush the demon.
Yeah, let me rush that sucker.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I'm
It's gonna be a high thing to try and get it off balance.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sounds
boff it off the freaking bridge.
Okay.
sounds like the barbarian chicken thing to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're gonna flap your arms while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, try to
Just
scare
hear
it.
the battle cry.
It's one chicken against another here. Is all
All
I'm
right. So,
saying.
what did you scream out? Anything as you do
Yeah.
this?
I like it.
18.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So 20.
20. All right. I'm going to do it's a contested die strength check. It's got a +3, and I rolled a 16.
Ooh.
You win.
Yeah.
All right. So
Take that.
Thoondaar rushes forward, puts down his shoulder, says, and you get it right at the right center of gravity in order to upset it, and it tumbles. Flapping wings go down. You see a cloud of feathers go up. A little sad eye for you as the chicken man. But yeah, it seems to tumble down.
man.
A few
Yeah.
seconds later, you see it kind of right itself, and it kind of flies off. Stool, you're up. There's no demons, but there are Drow.
So the
And
stalactite.
the 3 of you are still inside Elvira's chambers and the Demon Queen's shrine. The rest of the NPCs and Thoondaar are still outside.
So we're in a big circular chamber that's got the statue in the middle.
Correct.
Is there one rope bridge on one side, one rope bridge on the other, or is it just
No, there's one rope bridge leading out to the rest of your party. There's a
Okay.
ladder and a circle that leads down.
And Thoondaar just cleared the bridge?
Of
Are
the
there
demon.
Drow on the bridge?
There's no Drow on the bridge, but there are Drow about 20 feet away in the clearing, near where the barracks and the mess hall are.
Does it look like Thoondaar is going to continue going down the rope bridge? Was that his intention? Like, I'm going to rush this thing and keep going?
Well, he's like,
Telepathically, you can talk
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
that's true. Thoondaar made an audible, like he was running,
Yeah.
so then he's just like, no, I can take this thing. Bam!
Are we going? That's the question you get in your head.
as soon as Zima and Ruki get out of there. So either I'm gonna
We can all talk to each other basically, so you can all hear
So
each
We
other.
can all be
Telepathic.
telepathically talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, do you see them? Are they gonna come out, or where are they at?
Come out, let's go.
Yeah. And as soon as Thoondaar will hold the bridge, as soon as once everybody comes out, then we'll,
Okay.
then we'll hit the webs.
You see the
I continue hiding behind the statue then.
Eldith,
Yeah.
the dwarf, takes out her shield and makes kind of a defensive posture. And she says, "What are you doing? Let's go! The Drow are going to come." And as well, Jim Jar kind of has got his crossbows kind of now on the Drow as the demon seems to be out of the way. Ront, the orcs who had slashed at it, kind of turns and isn't really sure where to go. Prince Darendil, Shushar, the fish person actually is in the back, and he's he's not doing anything. And they all seem to be kind of waiting for you guys. Ruki,
Well, I'm gonna head that way.
which way?
To everyone, where Thoondaar is.
Okay,
And I think I'm done with this area. I've got the gems.
you got the gems.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take your movement and you rush out across the bridge.
Yeah.
Let's say you can make it as far as where Eldith is. So you're behind her. She's got her shield kind of, cowering behind that.
Okay.
The Vrock is up,
Oh.
and it kind of, yeah.
And before I left, I turned around and threw the key at Zima just in case you wanted to keep exploring.
Okay.
She's like, I'm out.
So you've got the magic key.
I have
The magic key.
yeah.
Okay. You hear the Vrock kind of fly.
It's probably coming
It
back.
doesn't appear to be coming your direction.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the chest and see if I can. I want to make sure there's no traps in the chest, but I want to see if
Okay.
maybe my key can fit, or if I can open it some way if the key does not fit.
Make me a investigation check, intelligence investigation.
I got 15.
15.
Sweet. I still want to know what's in that chest.
Me too.
Say yes.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get where the thing is. All right, it's a heavy chest, so it's quite large, and it's made of that material that feels has the texture of wood, but it looks more like a fungus type material, and it's stained in black, so it's a completely all black chest.
Shower's
as
so
you're looking
emo.
at it, and there's not tons of light in here. I think there's a magical glowing globe, but it's dim lighting, as most Drow have infravision, so it's not super important for them to have lots of light. And so yeah, you take a look at the trap, try not to touch it, but you don't really see anything that looks like it would be a trap.
Okay. Can I try my key on it?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 19?
19.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you kind of go to try to open the lock, a needle hits your finger. You take one point of damage as it pierces your finger.
Okay.
And you kind of look at it, and it looks, for a second, you seem as if you might have like a redness happening around your finger, but nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
But the
Blessed
key,
deity.
key goes in.
Joy. It's
all the
so
joy.
you can't turn it.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot. Can I look around and see if it looks like there's a key anywhere else in the chamber?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a investigation check.
While we're all dying.
But that
Yeah.
actually, that's your.
But that's okay.
I think that's your turn.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. Okay. All right.
Thoondaar.
Thoondaar. So right now, Thoondaar's facing across the bridge. There's just a bunch of Drow evil jerks in Ilvara.
Yes.
Below now, where do we need to go for webbing to get on the webbing?
You look down actually on this rope bridge, and I would say about 30, 35 feet down, there is extensive
Okay.
webbing below you. It looks like some of it is very fresh, just lane. I don't know.
Okay.
Just put out of
Freshly
spinnerets.
spun.
Yes, freshly spun. Yeah, that's it. Some of it looks like old webbing. It's
Okay.
been there for a long time. Not sure how much that will support weight.
All right, so it's Ilvara now. Most of the Drow there, how many are we facing?
You see six
6 of them.
6 Drow warriors, male, and Olvara is there.
And do they all have their little hand bows out? Or are they trying to cross the bridge? Or
They have. It looks like some of them have wounds. Some of them are bleeding. Some pieces of armor has been scratched off of them. It looks like they were in the middle of a fight already.
Okay, so backing everybody up off the bridge, and then we'll get ready to cut. We're gonna hold our ground, or at least I'm gonna hold my ground, and then get ready to chop the bridge if they start getting on it.
I think the bridge is the only way off.
So yeah, there's a bridge connecting the rock ledge and the stalagmite.
Oh, okay.
And then the rock ledge on the side leads to a clearing made of rock.
So we need to keep the bridge in order to get onto the webs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil anything, but this is where we are.
Yeah, no, don't show them that.
This is where I'm just showing them like
this is theater of the
map.
yeah.
Theater of the mind.
I mean, for those of you at home, eventually
Yeah.
we do plan to have a much more tactical map, so we can show some of this as well as miniatures too. But we just need a couple more things of equipment for that.
Yeah.
But eventually we will be able to do that.
Yeah, Thoondaar's they're gonna hold the ground and wait for our compatriots to rejoin.
Okay. So you kind of go. You want to go where Eldith is,
Yeah.
and where she's kind of
Yep.
holding the ground there. Okay. Sounds good. Stool.
I don't know.
You're still in.
Can we use people for cover? I don't think I can. So I'm gonna keep hiding behind the statue until we're ready to go. I am ready to bolt out of here as soon as we're ready to go.
Okay, so you know Zima's the only one you're waiting on at this
Yeah.
point.
But it's been made clear that we're waiting. So it's like, hurry up, all the Drow are here, hurry up.
Okay, so the Drow are up, in fact, and you see Ilvara say, the demons seem to have disappeared. Get them, quickly! And the Drow move to attack Eldith. And luckily she's being the intelligent dwarf that she is in a very prime position to hold off, so only 2 can engage her at this time. And they rolled terribly. So good for Eldith.
Oh, this is really good. That's all we know. These Drow come in, he's like, ting, ting.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it.
Screw you.
So they attack, and they seem to slash at her shield, and she is in the perfect position where she's able to deflect their attacks. And you see Ilvara say, "You fools! Use your crossbows!" And she herself, also, you see her mutter some words of conjuring, and you see immediately 2 giant spiders appear on the rope bridge.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Of course.
Ruki, you're up.
Okay. How sturdy is this bridge that we're on?
It is fairly well made. I mean, it's Drow, connected to a silken rope holding it at several ends that are anchored strongly to the rock itself.
Okay.
And then it looks like that wood-like material is used as planking all the way across.
Okay. And how far down are the spider webs that we want to jump on?
35 feet.
Okay. Well, I feel like I want to start tying a rope that we can use to escape to go down once Zima's out.
Okay.
And I also bring out the spider to show to the other spiders.
Interesting.
I have a spider buddy.
Okay.
Would you also like to be my spider buddy?
This is Helob.
So
Do you want to be Helob Shelob?
Whoa. It's like a dating service over here for spiders now.
So through the thick of the fight, you hadn't really noticed this before, but as you bring out, you see that the thing has been struggling, kind of where you were keeping it, and as soon as you bring it out, its eyes seem almost red with rage, and it actually attacks you, and it attacks your hand,
But he's my buddy.
and you take 1 point of damage as a small, tiny spider bite gets into your hand.
I thought I knew you, Helob.
So
Thought we were
fickle,
friends.
those spiders.
Yeah.
How quickly they turn.
But you
And as well, the giant spiders seem to have draw their attention to you.
It's the gems.
Zima, you're up.
Oh,
It's
it's so
gems.
true.
You stole off
Yes.
those gems.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
You are-
All right. I'm
loves,
gonna
like,
look
traitor.
around Ilvara's chambers for something that looks like it will
Okay.
open the chest.
Make me an investigation check.
Okay, are you ready? Are you guys ready for this?
Come on, pop this thing.
Automatic failure, fell off the
Can I-
table.
Yeah.
Can I try that again, or do you want me to find out what the...
Oh,
No,
roll again.
roll
Okay,
again, yeah.
that's fine.
I'm sorry. That was very...
No.
Alright.
Oh, no! I only got 6.
Oh no. Okay. So
Okay.
you
Oh,
What was that roll?
That was a 12.
oh.
Can we take a 12?
It would be 14.
No, it fell off the table.
okay, so you give it as quick of a shakedown as you can, and you find a small silver framed mirror in one of her kind of hidey holes,
That'll work.
and as well a small miniature shrine to Lolth, carved out of zirkwood and bone, and it's got some semi-precious stones in it.
Steal that too. Let's find out what happens.
Don't
Yeah.
take the stones. Please don't take the stones.
Let's keep.
I'm just gonna take the whole shrine.
Let's keep. Oh gosh.
You take the shrine and the mirror.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh no.
sounds good. But yeah, you don't find any key.
Okay. I'm gonna leave because I feel like we need to get out of here now.
Okay.
I'm
So you use your
go
movement,
back
you
up.
get back up.
Yeah.
Let's say you're able to climb up and you're in the topmost chamber, and the webbing is there and the drawbridge, but you're not able to get any farther
Yes.
out.
Okay.
The rope bridge, rather. Okay, Thoondaar, you're up.
Thuner's gonna hit whoever closest to him. Like,
Okay. So Eldith is there, and you're kind of shoulder against them, and you see the 2 Drow warriors. So go ahead and you're going to attack one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great axe. Here we go.
Great axe.
Great axe. Here we go. 5. 9.
So
That is a miss.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, it's the warrior seems to be well armored, and he deflects your great axe attack with a shield almost nonchalantly,
Oh.
and you see a sneer of disdain.
Oh. In that case, I should do a reckless attack.
Nice.
Reckless attack. So,
For your second attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what that is all
I'm
about.
so upset with you.
I'm really mad now. You incurred my wrath. Do. Reckless attack. I throw aside all concern for defense and attack with fierce desperation.
That's as is your want.
It
There we
becomes
go.
green Hulk chicken.
Doing so gives me advantage
Yes.
on this. And so my first roll is a 14. My second roll, a 10. So 14. That 14 turns into an 18.
That's a hit. That's what you needed.
Shaboom! Ah, well. Enjoy a d12 of slashing damage, Mr.
Ooh,
Drow.
so much slashing.
8. And plus 2 rage damage, 9, 10.
10 damage. Okay. So you saw him sneer at your first attack, and then you immediately go like crazy pants on him.
Yeah.
I assume there's some bagak or
There
some
is.
chicken-like
And
thing.
my feathers stand on
Yeah.
end. They turned color, yeah.
And you caught him completely by surprise, and you get right in between some plates of his studded armor, studded leather armor, and able to slash, and you see a fount of blood pop up, but he's almost more angry now than he was before.
You're both just getting each other angry.
Still very much up, of course. Stool.
Am I still telepathically linked to the frog?
No, it's more of an area. So
Okay.
your spores went out and affected your friends around you.
Okay.
So you can speak to them, or you
No.
can speak to the rock if you'd like.
I wanted to give the frog an image of Drow lady like violently butchering and gleefully butchering another frog.
Okay.
But it's probably a little bit childlike in the way the image gets transferred. that's
It's
what-
like a childlike
I'm
drawing
helping.
of rock attacking
Yeah.
thing. Okay, make me a persuasion check. I love that I'm making the myconid.
Oh, that's a 3. No, sorry, that's a 5. I'm helping.
A 5?
Hey, I'm helping.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you send out that signal out to everyone, and the let's say, all right. Okay, so yeah, they're actually up, and as you, we'll say that it may not have been timed directly with your telepathic.
It may
plea,
not be because of what you did.
but in fact, you do see another swooping creature. This one seems to be unarmed or uninjured at all. Lands directly behind Ilvara and makes the loudest screeching sound any of you has ever heard.
So as far as all of you are concerned, I just summoned a Vrock.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
I'm just saying.
Holy.
And as it does so,
have powers.
we're gonna take a short.
You're crazy.
We're gonna take a short